Defects Discuss Comic Cons.
Jay, how was your weekend?
It was eventful. Father's Day weekend.
That's good. Yeah, it's always busy, man. It's always busy these days. You guys excited for Terrificon?
Oh, dude. I cannot wait. First major con in 2 years, bro.
Been a
It's
while.
gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. Defects at Terrificon.
Sounds like New York is happening, huh?
Yep.
Oh boy.
We got Baltimore happening. We have New York happening. We have Terrificon happening. We have King Con happening. Probably
Right.
swaps in the middle of all that. Shows are back.
What are we planning on going to? What are the defects going to?
Well,
Definitely
Terrificon.
King
We know
Con.
we're there,
Oh,
baby.
yeah. Definitely Terrificon. Definitely King Con. Gonna try to make Baltimore Con. And then I said I wasn't going to go to New York Comic Con, but how do you not, right? Maybe on the Thursday, maybe on the slowest day.
Boy, Garrett's setting up there. We gotta go show love.
Yeah.
What about that little giant in New Hampshire again? Isn't that in August?
Comic show. That's
Comic
right.
show. Yeah.
That's important too, though, right? Because the cons, it's like I like a good con, but I love a good show, right?
Right.
When it's just about the comics and the comic collectors and there's just books wall to wall, that's what I want to see.
That's all about collectors.
Yeah. New York is kind of like, I haven't been to Baltimore, but I heard that that's probably the best big con as far as just books. Like you still get a little bit of the fanfare, right, Jay? Have you been to that one, Jay?
No, I heard that is if you're a comic book lover, Baltimore is the place to go. That's why, hey, listen, we might have the Defect tour bus going out there this year.
Yeah. Let me tell you, cons, shows, whatever you want to call them, they are hard work. Right, guy? I mean, hard work is an understatement. You got to be prepared for these things. Prepared.
Listen, we know how the first one we went to started. I mean, that was bonkers. Okay,
Yep.
Me and Maddie talked about it for years. This is before any of this started.
Yep.
And we were like, we gotta go, man. What are we waiting for? Why haven't we gone to this? Like, and it was always like, it's just too much. There's a lot going on. There's so much stuff. So 2 years ago, we finally were, I know, because we had that year off that everybody just had, year and a half, whatever you want to talk about it. But 2 years ago, we just said, you know what? Screw it. We're going. Maddie was like, I'm not taking no for an answer. No more excuses. He's like, we're going. We got to go. And we bought tickets to New York Comic Con. We went on, what was it, Thursday, Matt?
Did we do the Thursday?
I think we did it Thursday. I have the ticket hanging up over here.
Was it Thursday or Friday? I don't remember. Yeah.
Because I know we were a little nervous. I'm going to be honest, Jay. We were a little nervous, and we said, you know what? We don't want to go like on a Saturday or Sunday when there's like millions of people and it's bonkers because we heard stories and blah blah blah. So we went on Thursday because I was off too that day. So we went on a Thursday. And I know it was like the first day. And dude, we walked in like two little kids, man. Like honestly, if this is the feeling you get every time you go to one, and I know Jay, you've been to a bunch. I can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, I went 2 years ago. I went on the Saturday, and it was insane. It's almost like riding a wave through the aisles. Like you just get pushed along, and there's pretty much no stopping. It's packed, but I will tell you this. You have to master the art of brushing up on cosplayers.
Oh, God. Jay has pictures. Boy. Jay has pictures of this.
Yeah, there's pictures.
And the exclusives, that's the big thing, right? That's why everybody goes to these big cons. Like some people do, because those exclusives go from dough, right? Certain ones just go. And people will cut in front of you, run past you, grab stuff out of your hands, literally grab stuff off the table.
See, my thing is right down to Artist Alley to get my remarks done, to get my signatures done. That's the first thing I start off with. And then I work my way up to looking at comic books and memorabilia and all that other good stuff that comes along with it, you know?
That's what we
Yeah,
got to talk about because
we have
I don't
to
know
have a
nothing
plan
about
this
that.
time.
Jay, tell us, like, what do we have to do? Like, if we want to get remarks, we want to get signatures. What's the game plan? I need to know that.
Yeah.
The first thing you got to do is decide what books you want to get remarked or signed, right? You got to get those
Prior.
You're
books.
bringing
Yeah,
you're bringing these with you, right?
You're bringing them
Yeah.
with you. Oh, you could always find those books and buy them there to get, remarked or signed. But you want a nice crisp copy that's already pressed, that's already cleaned up. Whether you're going to do a regular comic, whether you're going to do a sketch variant, you could get a jam piece, which is all different characters on one cover from different artists. Like, for instance, maybe Batman villains. You could get a Penguin, you could get a Two-Face, you could get a Riddler, you could get a Joker, all on one book. But the most important part is always prep your book before. Know what artist you want to get. The way it works with getting a yellow label for these signatures and these remarks is as long as CGC witnesses the artist sign that book or hand a sketch back to you, you're good to go. What they do from there is they take the book, you fill out the paperwork, they submit it, and you get that yellow label back. So there's a lot that goes into it, guys. What you want to get remarked, what you want to get signed. If you want to get multiple signatures on one book.
What do you got to just go and grab a witness?
I was going to say, is this like an all-day thing?
So like I said, if you're just going to get a signature, you grab a witness from CGC real quick. There's usually a line for a witness, but they always have a ton of people working there, or it could be CBCS too. And they'll come with you. They'll watch you get your signature. You then give the book to them, and they submit it. You fill out the paperwork, and they submit it. Now, a sketch, we all know, takes longer. So, for instance, for an example, if you're going to give a book to Mike Mayhew for a remark, he's one of the best remark artists out there. As long as that CGC witness observes Mayhew handing you that book back, that's all it takes for the sketch. Then from there, they take the book, you submit it to them, you fill out the paperwork, takes a couple of months, and then you get your yellow label back.
I'm just going to stand in the middle of the. Can I get a witness?
Yeah, no. You know what? It sounds intimidating, and it sounds like a lot goes into it. But CGC will coach you through it. Once you get a witness and you tell them what you want signed, they come with you. Like I said, they watch the book getting signed. You submit it from there, and it's all good. Once you do it once, it's easy peasy.
Let me tell you, that you got to have a game plan, right? Like,
I'll have to have a game plan.
You got to have a game plan. So, like, when I go, whether it's a show or a con, I'm more about finding books. Okay, I try to stay. Honestly, this is me personally. Everybody has a different thing. I try to stay away from the wall books and the slabs because, listen, they're usually overpriced.
Overpriced.
Right? 9 times out of 10, they're going to be overpriced. But there's gold in them. They're back bins. You gotta dig. You gotta know what you're looking for. You gotta have it upstairs. You gotta be doing this.
Yeah.
It's
gotta be
funny,
doing this
funny
the whole time.
It's funny you say that. When we were at the con, my head's on a swivel, bro, because there was just so much. I'm such a people watcher, and like I love the what's going on. Like where no one else is seeing this. Like I'm watching everything, and I'm watching stuff. And Maddie's like, just hold this.
Yeah.
And I'm I'm going this. I go this. He's just handing me books, bro. I go, what are you doing?
I'll tell you why, man. You look at all these big books, right? All these vendors have these big books on the wall, and they get so busy leading up to these cons because, listen, they all come at once. You got Terrificon, Baltimore Con, New York Comic Con, King Con, everything all at once. So they're getting everything ready. You get those nice little keys that slip through the cracks that they miss, that they can't price up everything right, guys, and they can't get anything. So that's where you find the deals, not on the wall, because those books, they already have a price point in their head. You find them in them boxes.
That's it. And buy multiples, buy in bulk, right? I would find, like, when we went to New York, how many times did we go back to that one booth, guy? I was just kept giving the guy books, and I'm like, hold these for me. I'm coming back. I wound up with a stack because I was like, I made friends with him. I talked to him. He was nice. He's like, the more books you buy, the more I'm going to discount you. I just kept going back. digging, another 4 books, another 3 books.
This was like the start of us in the community, and
It pretty much was, yeah.
And it was really cool because we ran into a few guys and Maddie was like, "Oh, that was what's his name? That was this guy." I'm like, I don't know who these guys are, and then now we find us that we talk to these guys all the time. I know Jay, you've known a lot of the guys for a long time, but that's the first time I met Gary.
Well, the beauty, I'll tell you what. So New York Comic-Con, right? It's hectic, right? You're running around, you're taking in all the sites, all the cosplayer, all the comic books, all the toys, all the Funko Pops, everything that comes along with a huge comic book convention. The beauty of a place like Terrificon, if you're staying the weekend, you could get all that stuff done. You could get your books remarked. You could get your sketches done, your original art.
That's cool.
And what's great about that, man, is you're in the hotel where these people are all staying. So me and Gary hung out with Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman at the bar. We seen them. We saw Lou Ferrigno. We saw Henry Winkler in the elevator. Like it's so cool, and it brings everybody together.
You met the Fonz, bro?
Yeah, the Fonz press lobby for me.
I met the Fonz. I Fonz. I went to see the premiere of Waterboy in the city when it came out, and I met the Fonz. We watched Waterboy together. Like he was sitting about 10 rows in front of me. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, picture this. Drunk Jay stumbling towards the elevators. The doors open up, and there's the Fonz. And he looks at me and he goes,
"You can't write that.
Casino?" And I'm like, "Yep." And that was it.
That was history. The rest is history.
Wait, you know what would have made that better? If ready, Drunk Jay walking up, doors open, the Fonz is standing there and he goes, "Casino," and you would have went, "Hey." Jay, did you I don't know if you ever heard this story. I'm sure you did.
Oh God.
When me and Maddie left New York Comic-Con?
No.
I didn't tell you this? Oh no. My God, come on. This is crazy.
This is a teachable moment, everyone.
This is a teachable moment because this is we learn from what we do. We're leaving New York Comic-Con, Jay, and we're like, bro, we got to make it to the train, and we didn't
want to hit rush hour.
We didn't want to hit rush hour. We took the train down, so we're like, we got to make it to the train. Where we're gonna find a taxi right now? We're on the back end of Jacob Javits, so it's like the highway's right there, pouring rain, and we're like, what the f- are we doing? Like, what's going on? Maddie's like, let's take one of these rickshaws, right? I go, no. I go, you can't. I go, you can't take a rickshaw. I go, you can't take a rickshaw right now. I go, these guys. I go, it's raining. I go, he goes, how much could it be? He goes, honestly, come on. He goes, we're close to Grand Central. I go, we're not close to Grand Central. I go, the guy's got to go across. I go, what are you talking about? He's like, no, fine. He goes, we'll get there. I mean, it'll be fine. I go, he goes, how much could it be? I go, dude, I don't know, like $187. I go, who the hell knows? I go, how much do you think this guy's going to charge you right now? He goes, let's just get in. We land at Grand Central, and we're getting out of the thing. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
because that's what it felt like. We were like this guy was like Ferris Bueller Day Off, like jumping things with the.
He was all over, dude.
Ferrari.
Like he
was all over the place. I thought I was gonna die in this thing. Literally, we get out and Maddie goes. He goes, "You got any cash?" I go, "No, I don't have any cash." The guy turns to Maddie. He turns to Maddie. He goes, $185. I go, "I told you."
Oh my God.
I go, I told you. I go, this guy, I go, there's no way. I go, Matt goes, are you serious right now? I go, bro, I was right on.
It was so perfect. I just looked at Guy. He's like, I don't have any cash. And it was literally $2 less than what he said.
That's on you, bro.
It was just, honestly, I paid the $185 and it was so worth. I mean, it was, don't get me wrong. Like I bought some nice books. So I made my money that day, but it was just worth the story because we laughed about it for about 3 weeks.
We got to do that again now this year, the three of us.
Yeah,
exactly.
Then we'll just get out and run. That guy got to be exhausted after all that pedaling.
Oh my God! But I'll tell you one thing. The Forges are good at, and that's prepping. We prep for shows and cons like no one else. We got the water, we got the food. Guys bringing the snacks. We got store folios. We're bringing everything. Change of clothes, book bags. Jay shows up with like a plastic bag and a t-shirt.
That's it.
He goes, whenever we pull up to Jay's house and we're going somewhere, he goes, where are you guys going? Where are you guys going?
I got boxes
These guys,
of food.
it's like camping with these guys.
But it's important,
I got
right?
coolers. I got coolers. We bring what's important, man. The whole trunk is full
You got to be
before
prepared
we
because
get there.
it's a long day, man. You got to stay hydrated and you got to stay fed.
So here it is. That's the beauty of Terrificon, right? Because if you stay at Mohegan, your room is literally a 5-minute walk from the con. You could go up and down as you please. It's the best.
Oh man, I can't wait. That's all I got to say. It's less than, what do we got? Just over 4 weeks away, 5 weeks away. I'm ready. I'm ready, boys. So
I'm ready to interact with the community, man. That's the best part about it. Just hanging out with everybody that,
sure,
we talk to on IG and on YouTube. Just meeting up with everybody and hanging out, talking comic books over some beers and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's great. Nothing
getting
better.
Getting a lot of messages from a lot of people that they're going. So that's going to be cool to meet people that we haven't met yet too.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Man.
Arrests may happen. I'm not gonna lie. It could get out of hand. So bring bail money along with comic money. That was Defects Discuss. Let us know in the comments. Do you like these? Do you not like them? It's just us talking, bullshitting around. So before you get out of here, again, 5K giveaway. It's live on the channel to enter. It's going to happen in like 2 or 3 weeks. Go back a couple videos, watch it. It tells you how to enter. It's very easy. We're giving away a ton of prizes. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch us on Gem Mint Collectibles Friday night, 8 o'clock for our Loki breakdown. I think Guy's going to be on. Me and Jay are taking off this week, but we'll be back probably either next week or the following week. And that's it. We'll catch you on the next one, Defects.